personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. And bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. You have your orders.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
We have found a material.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. If this... a quiet day... Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin...
There's no need for theatrics. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't...
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, it isn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now two parties ask our aid. Which is the more deserving?
The right to decide is yours alone, Master.
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually.
Curse you! All that planning and...
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
Perhaps 'tis best to live and let live.
Shall I give it its comeuppance?
Choppers, Master!
This foe will recoil from pain.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
is our first time here. Be vigilant. We do not yet know what to expect.
Have no fear. Whatever comes, 'tis surely no worse than aught we've faced before.
We meet again. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep still. So long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I... Time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can and my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford makes for a duller life. Though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my... Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But it wasn't on the list of hired guards, but rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time. And then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being... Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from. And one thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? You? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz, after all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves... We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd bet...
We are reunited at last, Master.